What's up, Baddie Army? Welcome to another segment of In the Kitchen with Baddie Twins. Guys, we're so excited because in today's video we are doing a seafood boil. Yes, oh my god, guys, our first seafood boil. Okay, listen, and we're not doing the standard. Well, you have different types of seafood boils. There's different ways of doing seafood boils. Today we're going to be putting our seafood in the oven. Yes, listen, we're going all out. Listen, we are ready to get into this video because it's a lot and we are ready to eat, honey. So let's get into this grocery list. Yes. Okay, guys, let's get straight into this grocery list. Now the star of today's show is...
What's the star?
The king crab, the red king crab. Guys, look at this king crab. Yeah. Look at these king crabs. They're so huge and ginormous. Listen, guys, we got these king crabs from Costco. And guys, when I tell you, these king crabs are not cheap. Okay, each are for $30. This one was $30. This one was $32. So guys, if you're gonna do seafood, just bear in mind that it's not cheap. Especially if you wanna get king crabs, honey. They're not cheap. Next, guys, we have some shrimp. Now this is a 4-pound shrimp, and we also got this from Costco. Guys, when you're buying seafood, you might as well buy it in bulk. It's cheaper. We also have some smoked sausage that we're gonna use today. We have some corn, of course. We have some red potatoes. We have some broccolis that we're gonna use also. We have some lemons. Of course, you know, we need a lot of butter. Okay, guys, let's get into all the seasonings we're gonna use, honey. Well, when it comes to seasons, the star of seafood is Old Bay. Old Bay season. If you don't have Old Bay season on your seafood, honey, listen. We're also gonna be using some garlic powder. We're gonna be using some onion powder. We're gonna be using a dash of black pepper. We're gonna be using some Italian seasons. We're gonna be using some crushed red peppers. We're gonna be using a little bit of ginger powder. We're gonna be using some lemon pepper seasoning, and also we're gonna be using an onion. Okay, guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do is turn my oven on so it can preheat. I'm gonna put it on 400 and I'm gonna leave that, let it preheat. Okay, guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do is wash all my seafood. I'm gonna use some lemon juice. Just pour some on. Then I'm gonna add water. So guys, as you can see, the shrimps already came deveined, and I'm not gonna deshell it. I'm gonna let the shell stay on it. So now that we have rinsed our seafood, now it's time we're gonna move on to our corn and our potatoes. We're gonna have those boil on the stove for a little bit before we put them in the oven, because the potatoes take the longest to cook. So I'm gonna have these boil along with my corn on the stove, and then we're gonna put everything in the foil pan, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. So let's put these to boil. So I'm gonna I have a pot here with some hot water. I'm gonna put it on the stove. So my potatoes are already washed. I'm gonna slice them in 2 pieces. I'm gonna add those to my pot. Then I'm gonna add my corns. Then guys, I'm gonna season the pot a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of Old Bay, not too much. And then I'm gonna add some butter. Then we're gonna cover that, guys, and we're gonna allow it to boil for 10 minutes. Now you don't wanna overboil it, because remember, we're gonna put all of this in the oven and it's gonna continue to cook. So we don't wanna overcook it. We just wanna make sure our potatoes are like halfway cooked.
So 10 minutes?
Yes, 10 minutes. So guys, our potatoes and corn is finished boiling. So I'm gonna transfer them to a bowl.
Trying to burn up yourself.
Ooh, these smell good, honey. Ooh. When I tell you the smell of the Old Bay seasoning, ooh, so flavorful. So now it's time to slice up our sausage that we're gonna put into our seafood boil. Okay guys, so it's now time to get our broccoli ready. So I have 2
What would you call this?
I don't know, 2 cloves? I don't know.
Not
That
anyways. So I already washed them, so they're clean.
2 head of broccoli. Head.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just cut the back off right here.
When it comes to seafood, you can basically do whatever you want to do. You could add whatever vegetables you want to. You could just basically do it your way or to your liking. Because not everybody adds broccoli to their seafood boil. But Kiri wants broccoli in it, so we're gonna add broccoli.
I'm on keto, I'm not gonna be having any corn or any potatoes. So
yeah, so you could basically add whatever you want to add. We're gonna add broccoli. So yeah. Okay guys, so finally it's time to start making our seafood boil. Well, we're putting it in the oven. So we're gonna start by seasoning our pan. So you want to coat your pan first before you start adding your seafood. So I'm gonna add some onion powder first. Then I'm gonna add some garlic powder. Then I'm gonna add some Creole seasoning. Then I'm gonna add some Old Bay. Then I'm gonna add some butter. Now guys, as I said before, when you're cooking your seafood, you could do it to your liking. Some people may not like this much butter, but this is how I like mine. Okay guys, so now that we have the base for our seafood boil, it's time to add our king crabs. Ooh guys, you gotta be careful with these king crabs because they prick. And little prickly things grow. Okay, so we're adding our king crabs. Ooh, Gary, I'm excited.
those look so good.
Those look so good. And guys, we gotta get a big enough pan because the king crabs are colossal. Okay, they're big. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna add our shrimps now. We're just gonna throw our shrimps in there. Ooh. We're gonna throw in our sausages. We're gonna add our potatoes and corn. We're gonna add our broccolis. Okay guys, so now we're gonna season everything again. We're gonna coat the top with more seasonings. The same seasonings that we used just now. So put some garlic powder all over. Ooh, this is gonna taste so good, Carrie. Onion powder, Creole seasoning all over, Old Bay all over. Then we're gonna add some more butter on top. Listen guys, if you don't like eating a lot of butter, seafood is not for you. Or you could just use less butter, but butter is very essential when making seafood. Then guys, to top it off, we are going to add some lemon on top of that. Ooh, we're gonna make it zesty and nice. Ooh, just add that all over. Ooh, this is gonna taste so good, guys. Ooh. Now guys, time to add the icing on the cake. We're gonna top this off with some parsley flakes. So now guys, we're gonna add a piece of foil paper over that. Our stove is already preheated. It's on 400 degrees. So now I'm gonna pop it in the oven. And then we're gonna set our timer for 20 minutes. Okay guys, so now that we have our seafood in the oven, it's time to move straight along to our sauce that we're gonna use to dip our king crab and dip our potatoes and corn and everything in. Okay, so we have our garlic already diced up here, and we have an onion here that I'm about to cut up. Okay guys, time to finally make our sauce. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some butter. We're gonna add 2 sticks of butter to our pot. We're gonna allow this to melt. Melt it up. Now we're gonna add our garlic. Mix that in. Mmm, so that garlic is strong. Then we're gonna add our onions. Now guys, it's time to add our seasonings. So I'm gonna start off with some onion powder. Then I'm gonna add some garlic powder. Then I'm gonna add some Creole seasoning. Then I'm gonna add some Old Bay, of course. Then I'm gonna add some lemon pepper. Then I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning. Then I'm gonna add some crushed red peppers, just a little bit. Then I'm gonna add some ginger powder. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. Then we're gonna stir that in. Now guys, I'm gonna allow this to cook down before I start adding my water. Now you could add water or chicken broth, whichever you prefer. I prefer to add water. Okay guys, now I'm gonna add some water. Mix that in. So guys, you can basically add whatever you want to your sauce, to your butter sauce. This is the season that I like, so that's why I added them to my sauce. But you could always personalize it. So guys, I can't believe that I forget about the eggs. How are you gonna have a seafood boil without boiled eggs? Anyways guys, so I'm gonna add these eggs to the pot. Okay guys, our timer just stopped. I think our seafood boil is ready. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, it's hot, honey.
Ooh. Ooh, Craig, take your time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, it smells so good, guys.
Let's see what's popping.
Let's see. Ooh. Look at this, guys. That looks so good. Yes, potatoes. Fork went right through.
Check the shrimp.
Shrimp is cooked. Yes. So now we're gonna add our lemons to the mix. Oh, can't forget our eggs.
Yes, add the eggs.
Eggs. So guys, the seafood is finally done.
Guys, this looks so amazing.
We can't wait to dig in. Look at the sauce,
Oh my God, and look at the sauce.
Look at this sauce, honey.
Yes.
Y'all see the ingredients? Ooh.
Yes, I am ready.
I am ready. So guys, if you recreate this meal, make sure that you send us pictures and videos so we can see how great of a job you did. And guys, by now you would have seen the mukbang video that goes along with this. If you haven't seen it, we're going to post the link down below. So if you want to see us eat this wonderful, this grand seafood boil, go on over to the mukbang. It's going to be posted down below. And we love you guys. Thank you guys for always supporting us. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you click notification bell. So what? Every time we upload a new video, you get a notification and you can watch and you can comment and you can like and you can share. Yes, we love you guys so much. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Mwah.
Wait. I know you wasn't about to leave without subscribing. And while you're at it, click the bell right beside it so you can know every time we upload a video. And girl, make sure you like this video, girl, and leave a comment down below, girl. Okay, girl? Okay? Right now.
Body twins, 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 body twins.